Hi, Libra. This is Mary Ellen. Thank you so much for stopping by Life Path Tarot to get your reading for the month of August. We're going to look at what the energy is that is swirling around you, the things you have available to you to help you create your destiny and to meet the things that you came here to do, your mission, your purpose. We call them light codes, DNA codes, destiny, all kinds of words, okay? All the links for me are below. The extended reading is on Patreon, and it looks specifically into what's happening in terms of love in your life. So here's what we've got for the Oracle cards. This is pretty fabulous. The last couple months have been very impactful for everybody. So go look at last month if you haven't seen it. There were things rising to the surface from within you, ancient wisdom, whale medicine, and that process continues. Libra, you're going really, really deep into your own energy set point. Air. What is it that your energy is putting into the atmosphere that is traveling all across the earth, affecting everybody here? And how does that translate into your human life? So we're going into the upper world. You're being carried into some kind of shamanic journey. I believe that's an owl. And in some sense, if you look at the card, you're carrying the entire earth forward. There's a lot going on in this card. When the full moon comes in the month of August, I've been so busy, I haven't had a chance to look, but we're sailing into and then out of the Lionsgate energy, the 8-8, a real mystical place. And because you are the swords, the air element, the cardinal sign, this is the implication for all the air signs, okay? And you're leading the way forward. I love this. It's quite beautiful. So you're going now, having risen up with whale medicine last month, from the deep, ancient records coming forward, your travel now takes to your own element, the sky. Lizard adds up to a 9, so we're talking about you reaching the height of your own development. This is literally about going into the sky realm by going through, my guys are calling it a doorway. Lizard goes out into the universe, into the dream time, to have a secret, sacred vision. And the portal that you're going through is the heart chakra. Look at that. Something opening and something being opened here upon the earth because you exist and you're here to perform that magic. My guys are calling it magic. So, Libra, okay, philosophically, it's going to be true in your life, in some region of your life. This is what my guides want to speak to you about. Do you see that, very simply put, a Kundalini awakening? Following perfectly along the message thread, the perfecter of energy. A true awakening. This is the world card. A brand new cycle is coming forward for you, Libra, over the course of the next year. The energy is going to continue to turn, and you are going to pick up a lot of petals of wisdom. You have all the tools you need, Libra, and you're going out on a certain type of travel because your energy, under the light of all these things that have been said already, is meant to create something new. So that is the Ace of Wands. It's always about prophecy. Always. Something is being created by virtue of your energy. It's gorgeous. Do you see how open you are? You have the blue trousers, a prophecy about your skill set being utilized in order to create something new that's coming forward from within your energy. It's fabulous. I love it. Thank you, Spirit. So, more than that, this is the sacred goddess Coventina. She's known as the butter churner. And what she does is take up the energy that comes when you come through these portals and go out into the dream time. And she puts them into her sacred. Okay, my guides are calling it a bowl, and I'm hesitating because clearly it's not a bowl, but you get the inference. And then she's the one who brings it into solid form. So the urn of your travel. Okay, my guides are showing me this. That's where you're going when you go way out into the upper regions of where a Libra can travel. You're going right to Coventina, and you're going to take the energy there. It's going to be worked on in a mystical way in order to bring forward this prophecy of something that's being created here on the earth. But we're also clearly we're talking about your life, a new cycle coming forward somehow, and you will be in better control of your destiny. You see the sacred energy, the light codes, the frequency. You're holding the spool now of your destiny. I love this. Woman of skill, feminine version of the Knight of Wands. A sacred impulse is going to come to you, and you're going straight out in all the ways that we've been talking about to collect your destiny, because it's literal prophecy coming forward. It sits like this on the table. That's your destiny, is to utilize your energy to create and bring forward this prophecy and bring it into form here upon the earth, because the seeds of this, whatever it is, they are within you. That is the beautiful spinner of growth. That's you standing there. All the things that you have been creating, manifesting into your ability to send that energy forward. This is the Wheel of Fortune. The sacred wind that you create by virtue of your existence is spinning now, and it is spinning up, and it's carrying you up into the highest regions of the atmosphere. You're going to have very acute mental processing, moments of literal genius. You may have some astral travel. You're going into the dream time. Keep a notepad by your bed, not your computer, just paper and pencil, okay? And if you have something and you wake up, write it down, go right back to sleep, so that you will retain it. You won't have to try to remember it. Sometimes it's so ethereal, it just disappears, okay? So why? What's the purpose of that? It's to bring yourself into this beautiful hermit energy, the counselor of truth, the sacred hermit who lives a little bit apart from the tribe. And people go there to have visitations and to get information, to get advice. You're looking as deep as an entity can look. That's how far you're traveling. So if you think about the hermit, we see a gentleman with a lantern standing high on a mountaintop and looking down into the world as deep as can possibly be pondered. That's what your experience is going to be. Real epiphanies about something having to do with humanity. It's going to be true in your life as well. And you are going to be joining the sacred realm. That is the Three of Pentacles, the courtship of sacred knowledge. You're going to go into the temple of your own being. That's where you're being carried when you have this journey. Let's call it source energy for the sake of discussion, okay? You're going to be with the guides, with the angels, in order to create the temple, a new period of attaining mastery coming forward. Co-creation in your life, something beautiful being created, something very sacred. So it's very interesting the way cards are coming through, because that's the beautiful bow on, the woman of art. So the feminine version of the Knight of Cups, she's holding her abundance in her hand. Her name literally means cow wealth. So she's holding the sacred bowl of abundance, her version of the cup. She walked 3 times around a sacred well, counterclockwise, and the well bubbled up and consumed her. She became the water. So we're literally talking about I believe I talked about this last month, your relationship with the water element and how you work together to transform love energy and cause it to move in all the ways it would move when water evaporates and comes into the atmosphere. Something really beautiful. You'll have to tell me. I want to know how this is playing out in your life, Libra. Another card that talks about going through the portal. So this is about shamanic death and rebirth. You're being carried as far out into the universe as an earthly being can be carried. That's what's coming through from my guides. Because there's a period of new growth coming forward. We've seen the World card. That's what my guides want to speak to you about. The type of journey that begins for you in the days of the Lion's Gate because of the 8-8 and all of the universal energy. You lead the triad of the air signs. So I haven't done the readings yet, but I expect when I do them, this is the kind of theme we're going to be talking about. And each string of energy in the triad of the air signs has a different vibration. You have all three. That's why you are the cardinal sign. And so as you resonate, so shall they. And this is, my guides are saying, and this is how it works upon the earth. So another notation of a portal. That's the high priestess. You're going to have an audience with the high priestess at some point. She will swing wide the gate and you will be allowed into the temple in order to learn the secrets of the universe. And they will be made manifest through you. This is your destiny. Just like she had a destiny. And the prophecy of you in this moment is to bring forward this shift and change. It's phenomenal. So, Libra, as you walk through your month, trust yourself. If you have visions, trust them, write them down. Just hold them and allow yourself to be in the intellectual landscape. The way the mind is a doorway for you is through the intellect. You might have epiphanies. You might have a moment of genius. You might figure something out. You know, that moment like, oh my God, how did I never understand that before? So something very new is coming in your life while your energy is doing all of this. And I believe there's some epiphany coming to you about love energy also in the tarot, notated as water, the cups. Something is being awakened within you. And you will go into this region of your existence. You might be, some of you very clearly, going to be pulling forward a soulmate, a quantum partner. Someone is going to join you in that place. You will not be there completely alone. You will be with the guides. You will collect your destiny in the month of August, and a brand new cycle comes forward. Something magnificent about the secrets of the universe. That's where you're going. And you're being, my guides keep saying, you're being pulled in. You're being called up. See that? In all these ways. It's phenomenal. So Libra, I'm going to pick from the Book of Runes for you. We'll see what is going on inside the magic hole of the universe. Your destiny. See what comes out. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Okay, just look at that. Just look at the image. Oh, I'm holding it wrong. Look at that. I'm going to open the book. I used to read them, but I'm trying to shave the readings down a little bit. That's the rune for breakthrough. It is about that for you this month. That is the final rune belonging to the cycle of sacred initiation. Thank you, Spirit, so much. Dagaz, breakthrough, transformation, and daylight. Look at that. So I'm going to hold that. I'm going to see if I can pull it back. Click the video, pause it, so you have a chance to read that. It's a beautiful reading. And here's the second page. It's about this major period of achievement that's coming forward for you. So Libra, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your presence. I appreciate you for the energetic marvel that you clearly are, and for the work that you're doing in your own life. Remember, all these soul reflections play out in your human life in ways that will be significant for you. a brand new cycle based on this kind of energy and this kind of travel. So please do leave me some messages about what's going on. I can't wait to hear it. Have a wonderful month. Goddess willing, I'll be here to say some more words in September. I will be, at that point, I will be in my new location. You can tell I'm moving in the background. Thanks, Libra. I'll see you soon. Have a wonderful journey. I will try to do the same. Thanks, gang.